Hi everyone, Comic Reviewer here. This time reviewing on Transformers G1 IDW issue number 3. Now, for those who haven't watched Rinkawa's video or anything, Dreamwave mainly did their own continuation from G1. It was mainly about the Autobots creating the Ark 2, and some humans were volunteered to go along, including Spike's dad, Sparkplug, which mysteriously blown up, and there were a few Autobots and Decepticons still alive. And the government tried to use them with little result. Which kind of borrows a lot of elements into the Transformers film series. Now, the cover we have Bumblebee with his parachute legs, with a bunch of Autobots, like Sea Spray, Cosmos, Brown, Warpath, Skids, and other ones. Now let's get on with the story. It starts off with Optimus saying, "Who did this? Transformers Prime. Transformers." And Optimus is like, "It doesn't make any sense. None of the oil was taken. If the Decepticons wanted Energon, they would have taken the oil." "No, Prime. It's not that simple this time. These were Autobots. Here, they were part of it." Now, I know Spike is being a bit of a dick, but seriously, he knows the Autobots better than anyone. And he wouldn't just assume that the robots that helped him and Earth so many times would judge that. And surprising enough, he even points out all the casualties, people who got hurt, and so on. And he's like, "People are dead, Prime. People that wouldn't be dead if you Transformers never came here in the first place. That's the bottom line." I never thought I'd say this. Maybe my dad's first reaction to Transformers was right. Maybe you are a threat to us all. And so you have Officer Mallow saying, "Some people just don't understand the nature of power." And what's that? And he even talks to him about power and everything else. And Optimus's neck looks really ridiculous. I mean, seriously. I don't think he ever looked like that. It looked like a giraffe or something. So, pretty much Mallow ends up getting a call from one of his agents about where the Decepticons are. Optimus picks him up saying, "Where?" And damages his ear, the guys on the radio's ears, and they mainly get a location. So Optimus is like, "Autobots, justice has again sent out its beacon. We are needed. I know not what awaits us, but I do know that the fight will be long, and the risk great. For justice I seek, I ask of you. Jazz, kill on me, Pram. Mirage, I'm with you. Sunstreaker, Sideswipe, we're on it. Wheeljack, affirmative." And so Spike wants to come along, but Optimus says no, it's too dangerous. And at a destroyed army base, Megatron is like, "The Evolution has warfare. Isn't that what you called it? It took all my strengths to keep me from." And even chains up one of the humans, which reminds me of how Megatron said to Sam Witwicky, saying that he'd have him as a pet. And even talks with him and kicks down the door, asking, like saying, "I didn't rewrite you that you could sit around doing nothing. Come on, Megatron. We were just having some fun with our toys." Now, when you think about it, couldn't they just rewrite their programming and make them Decepticons? That would save a lot of trouble. And they mainly leave with Bumblebee's destroyed head. And he has the Autobots chained up to a wall and sucking their energy to make a powerful energy thing. let's get things started then, shall we? And Soundwave presses a button that turns everything into metal and even kills this guy. And Soundwave says that Laserbeak has found Autobots coming. And Optimus and his team show up and get ready for action. He's like, "May the heavens help us." And so Megatron shows up to talk with Prime about joining forces in creating a new Cybertron, but Optimus doesn't want any part of it, and I have no idea where his gun's supposed to be in this part, either if it's its arm or leg, so he ends up shooting the metal, and it tries to go for it. It says, "Ha ha ha, blast away, it only makes it worse." And even points out is how Grimlock's now joined the Decepticons because he's tired of fighting for the humans. But then they blast at each other, causing a large crack and them falling to their dooms. So Sergeant Mallow ends up ordering a bomb being dropped, and despite Spike's attempts to get them to stop, it ends up landing on him saying, "Look, Prime, I told you there, scum. You're a fool, Prime, eh?" And so they get engulfed in a blast, and yeah, basically that's the story. What I think? The third issue, kind of alright, but I feel Spike is a bit out of character. And there are more Autobots and Decepticons that survived the blast than there should have been. And it feels like the Transformers movies brought a lot of elements from the IDW comics to their fourth and fifth film. It kind of deserves a thumbs in the middle. Kind of alright, but could have been better. So, Comic Reviewer here, signing out.